Hi guys! Welcome sa part 3 ng ating relevant costing. At ang pag-usapan naman natin ngayon is another decision, and that is the sell or process further decision. So let's look at a certain case. Kunwari, meron kang puno. You grown a certain tree. Tapos this tree, it took you 50,000 pesos to grow this particular tree. So, yan ang gastos mo, everything about the tree. Now, when the time came, you cut down the tree. When you cut it down, you harvest whatever it is, meron kang nakuha, kunwari, 2 products, at yan yung lumber, tsaka meron ding sawdust. So, yun yung dalawa, tapos, notice that there are 2 products that came out from a single item, from a single cost. So, if you would recall your cost accounting, ang 50,000 na yan ay joint cost. And kapag na-separate ang isang joint cost to more than one product, yan ay magiging joint costing. So, normally sa joint costing, ina-allocate mo ang cost somewhat arbitrarily, but there's a method to it. So, kunwari, inassign mo yung 50,000 ng puno, kunwari, 40,000 mapupunta sa lumber, and 10,000 mapupunta sa sawdust. You're assigning your joint cost. Okay. So, yun so far. Let's continue. Say, for instance, na yung lumber na yan, you can now sell it now. No? You can sell it immediately. That's very marketable. And kapag ibenta mo yung lumber mo right now, mabenta mo siya for 60,000 pesos. Agad-agad. No? 60,000 pesos. But you have another option. Other than selling it now, you can actually use your craftsmanship and process it further. You process it further para maging furniture. Pwede. So, if you do that, you process it further, gagastos ka lang ng 8,000 pesos para ma-process yung lumber at maging furniture. Ngayon, pag furniture na yan, mas mataas yung value. Mabenta natin yan, kunwari, for 70,000 pesos. Okay, so there's the case, and I hope you got the gist of it. So, first things first, what is the decision? The decision is whether you sell it now as lumber, benta na kaagad yan, for 60, or to process it further at gagawin ba siyang furniture? At ibenta siya as furniture. So, that's your 2 choices. So, is it worth it to turn it to furniture or benta mo na ngayon? Now, in this particular decision, first things first, identify the relevant costs. Dito sa ating illustration, meron kang makitang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 na peso figures. No? 6 peso figures. And doon sa 6 siguro, which of them is relevant in your decision? Which are relevant costs? Sige, pag-isipan mo nga, pause mo nga yung video, pag-isipan mo, alin sa 6 ang relevant? Okay, so, actually, doon sa 6 na figures, only 3 of them are relevant costs. Itong 50,000, tapos na yan, kahit anong mangyari, nagastos mo na yan. Yung 40 takay, tsaka yung 10, hindi na rin yan relevant kasi once again, they're just part of the 50,000 pesos. These are sunk costs, past costs. So what is relevant to your decision is itong figure na to, itong figure na to, at itong figure na to. Yang 3 lang ang magiging relevant sa decision mo. Okay, I hope you got that one. Next question. Sige, without using any formulas, kunwari common sense muna, analyze mo lang. Ikaw, based sa data dito, i-logic mo nga yan. Para sa'yo, ibenta nga i-sell now or process further? What do you think? Sige, again, you can pause para pag-isipan muna. Okay, so, hopefully you would arrive at the conclusion that it is better to process it further. Bakit? Kasi worth it. Kasi yung value niya, tataas yan from 60 to 70, tataas ng 10,000 if you process it further. Tapos yung gastos mo, 8 lang, kikita ka pa ng 2. So, yun yung ating thought process when it comes to sell or process further. So, if you put it into a formula, it's normally expressed this way. In a seller processed further decision, you compare the incremental revenue versus the incremental cost. So, in this case, what is the incremental revenue or the increase in revenue? From 70 to 60, yan ay 10,000 pesos incremental revenue tataas. And when it comes to incremental cost, the cost is 8,000. Tataas ang 8,000 yung cost. So, in that sense, you compare these two. If the incremental revenue is higher than the incremental cost of processing further, then you process further. If not, then you just sell it now. So, that is the principle behind that. One more illustration. Let's go to another example. So, kunwari ito. The Carter Company makes products A and B in a joint process from a single input R. During a typical production run, 50,000 units of R yield 20,000 units of A and 30,000 units of B at split off. Joint product cost total 90,000 per production run. The unit selling price for A is 4 and for B is 3.8 at split off point. However, B can be processed further at a total cost of 60 and then it is sold for 7 per unit. So, again, the decision you sell or process further. In particular, the decision only pertains to output B. It can be processed further. So, let's look into that. Once again, the joint production cost of 90,000 to produce A and B and assigned to A and B is not important. It's irrelevant. Some cost, hindi na importante yon. Ano importante dito is, again, the incremental revenue of processing B further versus its incremental cost. So, ano importante dito? First is yung sa B. The unit selling price of A is 4 and B is 3.8 at split off. So, split off, yun yung pag-branch out. So, wala pa yan. If you sell it now, B will sell for 3.8. Yan, 3.8. But, if you process it further at a cost of 60K, then, magiging 7 pesos yung B. So, tingnan natin kung worth it yan. Incremental revenue, let's compare that one. So, you're talking about incremental revenue. So, you're comparing taas, no? B compares its 7 peso sales price to its original 3.8. So, is it worth it? Natataas siya. Tataas siya, multiply syempre number of units. Ilan ba yung units ng B? Nasa 30,000 units ng B. Yan. And if you process further, then kikita tayo ng magkano yan? Oops, sandali lang. 7 minus 3.8 times 30,000. So, kikita tayo ng 96,000 if we process B further. That's the incremental revenue. The incremental cost is, of course, the additional 60,000 pesos that we're going to spend. Is it worth it? Tingnan natin at makikita mo, kikita ka pa ng 36. And therefore, we process further. Once again, in a seller process further decision, it's a comparison between incremental revenue of processing further versus the incremental cost of processing further. Not that hard, really. So, that is decision number 2. So, hanggang dito na lang muna tayo. Let's talk about ang susunod na decision sa subsequent video. So, dito na lang muna. Maraming salamat.